episode of Huda Yoga for Mime. We discuss a lot of about yoga. Now the second session we will practice poses. But before that, I want to tell you a little bit about yoga. That Raja Yoga, we talked about that. Raja Yoga is a scientific yoga for purpose of spirituality. They have 8 steps, and we concern for Mime is 2 steps or 3. The one is asana, the pose, and pranayama, the breathing, and the meditation one, the dhanya. So we will go the separate chapter for that. Now we said that there is a directions in poses: forward bend, backward bend, side bend, twist, balance, and reverse. And position is a standing, sitting, and laying. Next time we will do sitting and laying. Today we will do the standing, and the last few poses we did in the last episode. And here we do the poses, and each and every pose there is a lot names. But to me, name is not the important. The purpose is the important. The purpose for Mime is release the tension, make a flexibility, the muscles, and tightening, and then the body stiffer. Those need to be loosening and relaxing, releasing. That's our purpose, and as well as spirituality for body and mind. That will be a good to be a real human being. So there is a 2 place in our body gets more tight for in our way of life activities: the shoulder and the hips. So these 2 places will work out to lose the tight compactness, so it can be a release, and movement will be not limited, because it is limited. We have to release to be unlimited according to limitation. So anyway, the reason these 2 places gets tight, that because the cause is gravity. The gravity pulling us down, and if we don't stand up against the gravity, they will knock us down, take it down. So what happened then, without conscious or focus or concentration of alignment, we get shoulder down, chest goes inside, armpits goes close to each other, and then shoulder gets tightened. And here, if we don't have against the gravity, then it goes downward. There's all the muscles around here, and then it gets tight. So when it's tight, then our movements also get limited. So that's why we need to release that tightness and make a possible ultimate movement, so we can flourish and wish to do what we want to do. So now we're going to do that things that how we can release the shoulders, and then hips, muscles, and and on the way we get strength, stamina, build the all these things, and two more things I want to tell when we do the poses or yoga, physical yoga practices. This breathing, and then the physical poses together is called hatha yoga, and that's our work with this hatha yoga. So two things I want to mention: that when we go in the pose, don't hold the breath. You cannot hold the breath. You have to continue breathe in and out, and focusing your stomachs going inward, either ways. And if you hold the breath, what's going to happen? The muscles not going to release the tension. It's going to be stuck there. It's breathing takes the releasing while you are in the position. And the second thing is that we cannot, in the pose, we will not push head backward and downward the spine. Because when you go backward in the pose, then pushing down your spine downward, and then you cannot be aligned, your position, it gets bended. So leave free, everything, make free. And we will do spontaneously poses. In the pose, lots of variations, and then then from there you picked it up to do these things, all the directions. So let's neutral position. Okay, the front, and then we go sideways too. Neutral position. Focus the breathing. And when you breathe in, stomach goes in. When you breathe out, stomach goes out. And then you concentrate your alignment. Your stomach goes in, your chest goes out, your spine goes up, your armpits is away from each other, your chin gets close to the chest, and you feel your feet pressure is not on your foot, it goes back a little bit, and then you feel like your stomach's in. Lift up your toes and standing on your heel, big point, so it balanced, right? So now let's do it. We start from forward bend. Slowly you are going forward bend, and you stay there for a while, and you can see the releasing the shoulder, armpits, the hips muscles, and your head is relaxed, and slowly you release your muscles and going forward, and you feel it. And breathe, don't hold the breath, and focus stomach in, chest out, spine out, and down, forward bend downward, and is spine up means it's going that way, it's not that way. So, and relax your arms, your knees are not tight locked, unlocked but not locked. Then you can feel your muscles at the back sides of your legs, and releasing And when you're done, and stay longer, I said, but you will stay longer as much you can. You don't put pressure beyond, because you can find the dizziness and you can faint it. So when you feel like uncomfortable, dizzy, you just sit down or lay down. And when you get up, knees down, slowly up, so you don't put pressures. And when you go up and stay there for a while, and then back as far you can go, but you don't push your head backward. Relax the necks and really don't push down the spine from your head. It goes along with your spine. And as long you can, stay there and come back and sideways. Spread your legs. Looking up and slowly going down. And slowly forward. Bend your knees. When you'll do both sides. When you do this side, you have to do other side too. And you also do this side, and then center. Stomach in, chest out, spine up. Don't hold the breath, breathe in and breathe out. Stomach in and stomach in. And try to stretching right one side. And you do other side too. And then when you're done, both legs together, come up. This release the shoulder muscles, and it's like up. If you can also hold this for balance. This is stomach in, chest out, spine up. Don't push back. And twist. And twist other side. And come back. Balancing. Concentrate and focus. When I say concentrate and focus means you will remember your breathing, your alignment, and various position, forward, backward, and stay as long you can. And also we'll do the other way too. Relaxing. Now go forward again and relax. And slowly walk with your hand and it's upside down. V upside down. You trying to make a V, like you putting pressure on your shoulder blade downward, so slowly you can release more. Push the blade. Yeah, and don't hold the breath. And then right 1 foot you're bringing between to your hand. And look up, but don't push head backward. Just look up, try to, without pressure on your neck, but the spines, then you feel like shoulders releasing. And back to upside down V again, and stay there for relax. You feel like this is your relaxing position. And then other one between your hand and try to look up, neck relax, stomach in, chest out, spine up. And back. Relax here. And your elbow down and up. And upside down V, relax, and slowly walk. Come up. Then you'll feel like you are lengthening. You feel like you're taller because your muscles are release the tension. And now you're ready to do my movements, actings. It's free, flexible. So we're doing things for release the shoulders, hips, and muscles cells to cell. And next we will do sitting and laying positions, how to release all these things, shoulder muscles, hips muscles, different position, different pose will unlock what something with the standing you cannot unlock, but sitting you can unlock, laying you can unlock. So we have to see. So we will practice simultaneously standing, sitting, laying, and all things working with our body's muscles from head to toe, all the limbs, everything's, even outside and inside, physically and mentally. Thank you.